So actually, an interesting point is in what's often encouraged. So this can be a bit tricky. What's encouraged in authentic communication and different methodologies is this openness between partners and between friends, where you communicate your needs and boundaries, and clearly it's there as a methodology because it does solve some problems, because if you look at people in the stage before that, there's a complete inability to communicate anything, to even acknowledge your own feelings, and a lot of things like that. So that sort of authentic communicating is there and includes techniques and rules and contracts between each other and whatever to address this inability that we tend to have, and to sort of create a space between two people where there's a sort of a cooperation to facilitate that sort of thing, that sort of communication. But at some point, that communication actually can very much become a supporting of suffering, a perpetuating of suffering, where exactly what you said, where we are describing what it is we need from the other, and it's happening within a trusted framework. And so then we believe that because the framework is a trusted framework and it supports this, that this communicating must be all good. Whereas at some point we might find that we need to move past that and not even communicate when it's our suffering, and we realize it's our suffering, that we realize I don't need the other person to be a particular way. And those strategies, in a way, are to some extent talking about compromise and how can I change you to be more the way that I need you to be, or more like my preferences. And it seems very valid, for there to be compromise in relationship. And the fact is that if we are a particular way and we're not in control, we might want to be able to compromise. We might want to be able to change. But the understanding of non-doership is saying, well, it might be ideal if you change, but the fact is that destiny and life might not have change on the cards. And so this ideal of trying to meet in common ground and compromise, it sounds very ideal, but it may actually at some point become something that prevents us really just accepting that life is going to deliver pleasure and pain through the other and through my own actions. And no matter how clever we become with our strategies, we can't control life. And so sometimes when we start to get down to a really clear understanding about doership and attachment to outcomes, and attachment to outcome is really very interested in finding ways of getting what it wants, we might start to see that these other methodologies served a purpose for a period of time, but now I need to move beyond that.